If I were moving to Las Vegas in 2025, this is the video I'd want to see. This is not your typical best places to live list. I'm breaking down exactly where I would choose to live based on different stages of life, from the high-rise strip life to the suburbs of Summerlin and everything in between. If you're new here, my name is Olga. I make videos about living in Las Vegas. I'm also a top producing agent here, helping people just like you make Las Vegas your home. And with that, let's hop into the video. I'm going to start this video with an area that I personally called home for many years, an area that gets all of the hype, all of the attention, and absolutely deserves a mention on this list, and that is the Las Vegas Strip. Think high-rise condos, valet everything, world-class dining, nightlife, entertainment, literally at your doorstep. It's perfect for those who want to live right in the middle of the action and live that high-end luxury Las Vegas lifestyle 24/7. When I first moved to Las Vegas, I decided to call the Las Vegas Strip home for a number of reasons. First and foremost, it was always my dream to live in a high-rise on the Las Vegas Strip in the midst of all of the lights, the actions, the helicopters flying past my windows, and to be steps away from everything that Las Vegas has to offer when it comes to all of the fun, all of the amazing restaurants, the nightlife, and the entertainment. So the Las Vegas Strip was not only that glitz and glamour, but also so convenient. There was also something so special about living right there in the thick of everything that made me want to go out and chase my dreams day and night. Being in real estate, I loved the convenience of being on the Las Vegas Strip because it is so central to the rest of the Las Vegas Valley. You hop onto the 15 freeway and you are in Henderson in about 15 minutes. You're at the airport in about 10 to 12 minutes. You're in the Southwest in 12 minutes, Summerlin in 20 minutes, you name it. And so I really loved the convenience and the centrality of being on the Las Vegas Strip. I was also walking distance to so many things, everything from hotels and restaurants like Aria, Cosmopolitan, Vidara, to going to the Golden Knights games. I was able to walk out my front door and be at the game at T-Mobile Arena in 20 minutes. I am someone that really enjoys a walking lifestyle. And while yes, a part of it was walking through casinos and a part of it was walking on Las Vegas Boulevard with the rest of the hundreds of thousands of tourists on the Strip, but I truly enjoyed it and I loved the energy of being surrounded by that day in and day out. I'm also someone that travels a lot, so close proximity and convenience to the airport has always been something that's been very important. And from my front door at Panorama Towers to the airport, it was about 10 minutes. Something else that I particularly loved about living at Panorama Towers was as part of being a resident and an owner at Panorama, we had access to black car service that would take us anywhere on the Las Vegas Strip, pick us up from anywhere on the Las Vegas Strip, and also take us to the airport. And we just needed to book that in advance. And it was so convenient. That was part of our HOA fees. And I really enjoyed the service. They actually would also pick you up from the airport. So it was super convenient. And of course, taking an Uber was also very easy. But I loved the black car service and I loved the convenience of just being able to come downstairs, hop in the car, and just relax on my 10-minute drive to the airport. So speaking of offerings and amenities when you live in these luxury high-rises on the Strip, amenities are top notch. I'm someone that enjoys being able to work out on a daily basis, and I loved the gym at Panorama Towers. There was actually one gym in each tower that you can use either one as a resident, and all of the Strip high-rises have such great gyms. Some of them even overlook the Las Vegas Strip, so you could be running on the treadmill or lifting weights while overlooking the beautiful lights of the Las Vegas Strip. And since I did spend quite a bit of time traveling during that period of my life, I really appreciated the safety and security of being in a high-rise condo. Basically, all of the luxury high-rises on this strip have top-notch security, everything from a guard gate to a concierge to everything being fobbed. So there is very little risk of anything happening or anyone getting into these high-rises that is not supposed to be there. So also being a woman, I really appreciated the safety and security of that. So if you're someone that wants a lock and leave type situation, strip high-rises are a really great option for that because of the security. Living on the Las Vegas Strip, you have easy access to all things fun. So if you are someone that is moving to Las Vegas and you're in your 20s or your 30s and you're looking to truly enjoy the Las Vegas high life, be in the thick of everything, go out, have fun, I really recommend giving the Las Vegas Strip a shot because it's an experience that you will not get in any other city. So if the Las Vegas Strip is just not for you and it feels like way too much, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot to live on the Las Vegas Strip. The energy is overwhelming at times. And if you're looking for something that is still urban, that is still walkable, that is still really close proximity to all of the fun and all of the action, I suggest considering the Arts District. The Arts District is probably an area that I spend the most time in these days. It is also a little bit more budget friendly than living on the Las Vegas Strip, but the Arts District is really such a great environment for that urban lifestyle. There's a lot of creatives that hang out there. You will find lots of coffee shops, lots of art murals, restaurants that are popping up everywhere, speakeasies, breweries, converted warehouses, music venues, and overall a thriving food and entertainment scene. And while I don't live in the Arts District, my office is actually located right on the outskirts of the Arts District. So I personally love being in that urban, walkable environment where I don't have to hop into my car when I want to go grab a coffee or go to lunch or have a business meeting at a coffee shop. The Arts District is downtown living with personality. And lately, we have been getting a lot more residential options in the Arts District. There are several new apartment buildings that are popping up that are going to have retail on the ground floor that are going to be pretty cool. They're right there in the heart of the Arts District. There's also the Midtown project, which are condos that you are able to purchase. And overall, I think that the Arts District is going to be one of the most transformative areas of Las Vegas in the next several years. Both the Las Vegas Strip and the Arts District offer studios, 1-bedrooms, and 2-bedroom apartment condos. So it's perfect if you are single and moving to the city by yourself or you have a roommate. Next up, I'm going to talk about a different demographic that will have a different appeal for areas in Las Vegas. And I'm talking about dual income, no kids, or young professionals. So say you move into the next phase of life and you maybe have a partner or a pretty serious job that requires you to be much more focused than you had to be prior. Say you want to get a dog. Where do you go to really truly maximize that lifestyle? Let me tell you, there are several really great areas of Las Vegas for this demographic. First up, I'm going to talk about a relatively unknown community in the Las Vegas Valley that has been around since the late 70s, and that is Spanish Oaks. And Spanish Oaks is actually the community that I live in and I love, and I do not plan on moving from anytime soon. Some of the major reasons that I decided to make the move to Spanish Oaks from living on the Las Vegas Strip last year is convenience and centrality. Spanish Oaks is located about 8 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip, about 8 minutes away from the Arts District in downtown. So it still has that convenience and centrality that living on the Las Vegas Strip has. It is also a guard-gated community, so it offers that element of security. But what I also really love about Spanish Oaks and what makes it stand out from so many of the other communities around Las Vegas is its vintage feel. So this community community, as I mentioned, is from the late 70s. It's got that vintage Las Vegas Spanish style of homes. It's got beautiful, lush trees everywhere. It has pools, pickleball courts, tennis courts, all with a strip view. I personally love the combination of all of those elements. I still love being close to all of the fun things, but I also love being able to walk out my front door, walk my dogs through these beautiful, lush paths that are covered with trees and plants. It truly does feel like a tight-knit community as well. I know my neighbors. A lot of my neighbors also have dogs. They have kids, no kids. So there is a really nice range actually of demographics within Spanish Oaks. Historically, this community has been more of a retiree community. However, that is shifting now, and I'm seeing a lot of couples, young professionals, couples with kids, couples with no kids, couples with lots of dogs. I really love the versatility of the community. And one thing that Spanish Oaks has that so many of the other communities in Las Vegas don't have anymore is real grass. Because this community has been around for so long, real grass has been planted all throughout the community, and it really does add such a unique element to the community than some of the other newer communities around Las Vegas. For example, Summerlin, which is primarily desert landscaping, which is also really beautiful, but it just has that completely different look and feel. And actually, a lot of my friends that come over to my community for the first time are pretty surprised, at the fact that the community even exists, that it's so close to everything, and that is so lush and green, and just doesn't really feel like you're in Las Vegas, or especially 8 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip. This community offers a single-story and two-story homes, and you can get homes starting with 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, and even 5 bedrooms. And the average price point is in the 500,000s. I can go on and on about Spanish Oaks, and I've actually mentioned it in some of my previous videos. I think it's a total hidden gem that a lot of people completely miss, but anytime I talk to all of the residents and my new friends that live in the community, we feel like we've discovered a true hidden gem. It's a true secret, and we're just totally loving the fact that we all live in this community. If you have questions about Spanish Oaks, I live here, obviously, I would be more than happy to answer those questions. I'm gonna put my number below. Feel free to text me or call me or send me an email, and I'd be happy to tell you more about one of my personal favorite communities in Las Vegas. And of course, if you want something outside of Spanish Oaks and you're curious about other communities, I help buyers get into homes all over the Las Vegas Valley, so I would be happy to answer any questions about any community that you would like to chat about. Okay, so moving on to another area of the Las Vegas Valley that I think is also really great for this demographic, and that is Southwest Las Vegas. This is one of the fastest growing areas of the Las Vegas Valley, with tons of new construction, trendy restaurants, and easy access onto the 215 freeway, as well as really close proximity to the Las Vegas Strip, to the airport, and all over the entire Las Vegas Valley. So this area is really popular with young professionals, couples, as well as first-time homebuyers, because it provides a really great mix of value and convenience. So as I mentioned, the Southwest area is growing really fast, and one of my favorite places to hang out in Southwest that was recently built in the last year and a half is the Durango Casino. The Durango Casino is right off the 215 freeway. It has amazing restaurants. It has a really cool lounge that you can go and listen to music and relax, have great cocktails called the Bel Air Lounge. They also have a great resort style pool that you as a local can just go and get a day pass for and have that really nice luxury Vegas pool experience just a few minutes away from where you live. I also really love the Uncommons, which is right across from the Durango Casino. It's a nice outdoor mixed use area where you have wine bars, sports bars, restaurants. They have some commercial buildings there, as well as an apartment complex. So if you are someone that's looking to rent first before buying in Las Vegas, but you enjoy that ability to still have a walking lifestyle and be able to be close to some things, definitely check out the Uncommons area. And just up the 215 freeway from the southwest area is another great area, in an area that I think a lot of people know about that's perfect for this demographic, and that is Summerlin, particularly the area that's around downtown Summerlin. Summerlin is basically the crown jewel of West Las Vegas. I always tell my clients that it's like Beverly Hills of Las Vegas. Everything is new, it's nice, it's well thought out. There's great dining, shopping, entertainment. You also have really close proximity to Red Rock Canyon. So if you are someone that's looking for luxury combined with nature and beautiful mountain views, Summerlin is a great option to consider if you are within this demographic. Downtown Summerlin specifically has a lot of different options for residences, including luxury apartments, townhomes, as well as single family homes. So depending on which stage you're in, a renter or a buyer, there's a lot of options for you to consider. Also, from downtown Summerlin, you're about 20 minutes away from the Strip as well as the airport. So even though you are living a bit more of a suburban lifestyle, when you are in Summerlin, it's a little bit more quiet, not as crazy busy as some of the other areas on the Strip or the Arts District. You are still pretty close, and it's still pretty convenient for you to go out and partake in all of the fun things that Las Vegas has to offer near the Las Vegas Strip. I personally make a trip out to Summerlin a lot, at least several times a week, because there are a lot of different things that I do in Summerlin. One of them includes my True Fusion, hot Pilates, boot camp, hot yoga workouts. I also go to the farmers market in downtown Summerlin that takes place on Saturday mornings. I really enjoy picking up some fresh fruit, some baklava, and some other items from local vendors. I also really enjoy hiking at Red Rock Canyon, and I also go to the grocery stores in Summerlin. They just actually opened a massive Whole Foods that is so well organized, but that is in downtown Summerlin. There's also a Trader Joe's and a variety of other stores that are in close proximity to downtown Summerlin. And while we're on the topic of Summerlin, I want to move into the next demographic that I want to cover, and that is families. Summerlin has some of the top ranked schools in the entire Las Vegas Valley. It has some of the best, biggest parks across the entire Las Vegas Valley. There's also lots of walking and biking paths. I constantly see kids on their bikes riding around Summerlin, and there's just a lot of outdoor activities as well in Summerlin. Additionally, downtown Summerlin actually serves as such a great landing spot for families. They have lots of different events that take place there. They have Christmas parades, they have 4th of July events, they actually have a daycare in downtown Summerlin. They have this structure that kids are able to climb. So I always see lots of kids with their parents just hanging out in downtown Summerlin and enjoying the community amenities. And nothing says more than family than an afternoon with your family at the baseball game. Summerlin is home to the Las Vegas Baseball Park, home to the Aviators, and those games are so fun. It truly feels like you're transported to small town in the Midwest. There's kids and their parents sitting on blankets, eating popcorn, having a really nice, wholesome time. There's something about a baseball game on a nice, warm summer afternoon that just truly encapsulates the American way of life. The next area in Las Vegas that tends to always be at the top of the list for families is Inspirada. Located in the southern part of Henderson, Inspirada is one of the most thoughtfully planned out master plan communities in Las Vegas Valley, with parks on nearly every corner, top-ranked schools, and a real sense of community. Inspirada is ideal for families who want that suburban feel of life without being too far away from the city conveniences. Inspirada is a fairly new area to the Las Vegas Valley. It's been growing for about 15 years, so you'll find a lot of new homes there, everything from condos to townhomes to single family homes at a variety of different price points. You're able to have really your selection out in Inspirada and a lot of options. They do also have some apartments out in Inspirada as well if you're looking to rent. And there's still a lot of growth happening out in Inspirada. While it is definitely definitely much farther along than some of the newer communities in Las Vegas Valley like Cadence or Skye Canyon, but there are definitely still builders who are building, and there is a really big project that is coming to Inspirada in the coming years, and that is the Inspirada Stations Casino. Stations casinos are all over the Las Vegas Valley. Durango is one of them, Red Rock is another, and there's so many more. But these are locals casinos that bring a lot to the area, everything from dining, shopping, and entertainment, as well as jobs for the locals. While we're on the topic of Henderson, I just have to say that Henderson is known as a great area for families. Everything from top-ranked schools to community events to facilities like Lee's Family Forum that hosts a lot of different events for all demographics. Henderson is also known to have a park within a mile of every home. There's also splash pads everywhere. There's Cowabunga Bay, which is a massive water park that kids absolutely love. Henderson is also ranked as one of the top safest cities for its size across America. So of course, if you are a parent, that is a really important factor for you as well when choosing where to live. So because Henderson is so great for families and so popular for families, it's actually hard to pick just a few parts of Henderson. So I'm also going to highlight some of the other really popular family areas, and those include Cadence, which is located on the east side of Henderson on the way to Lake Las Vegas. And Cadence is also a brand new construction area where you are able to find lots of townhomes, single family homes by a variety of builders here in the Las Vegas Valley at a variety of price points, from a first-time home buyer to move up to a luxury. And that community is loved by families because there's lots of walking paths, bike paths, parks, pools, and proximity to great schools. Additionally, there's areas like Green Valley Ranch that are also extremely popular. Seven Hills is also very loved by families, McDonald Ranch, as well as Anthem. Las Vegas can get a bad rep nationally that it is not a great place for families, but it is simply not true. Everything from top-ranked schools to amazing amenities for kids to parks and pools and ability for kids to be outside year-round, it truly is a great place, and there are a lot of neighborhoods around the Las Vegas Valley that are excellent for raising kids. Moving on to the next and the last demographic that I'm going to cover in this video, and that is empty nesters and retirees. So you've gotten to the point in life where you don't have a care in the world and you're ready to relax and maybe live the resort life. Well, there's a couple of areas of Las Vegas that are perfect for that. I'm gonna start with Sun City Summerlin, which is one of the most popular 55+ communities in the entire Las Vegas Valley. Sun City Summerlin is simply hard to beat. It's got golf courses, recreation centers, all with beautiful sweeping mountain views just minutes away from downtown Summerlin, all in a beautifully maintained master plan community. Sun City Summerlin is perfect for retirement, but with a vibrant social lifestyle. I currently have a listing in Sun City Summerlin, so I've been going out there a lot lately, and I constantly see golf carts. There is folks going to play pickleball. There's folks walking around, and it truly is a great community if you are a 55+ empty nester and you're really looking to enjoy this phase of life and connect with other residents within the community for some fun activities. And you might actually be surprised that the price points in this area actually start in the 300,000s. The next really popular community for this demographic is Sun City Anthem. And Sun City Anthem is located in Henderson and is known for its blend of luxury, active living, and breathtaking desert views. Sun City Anthem is situated in the foothills of the Black Mountains. It provides really beautiful panoramic views of the Las Vegas Valley, and you're only about 20 minutes away from the heart of the city. Residents of this community really love living in Sun City Anthem because of all of the amenities that are available within this community. This community includes a 77,000 square foot Anthem Center, which includes a fitness center, indoor and outdoor pools, hobby and craft rooms, and a full-size theater. This community boasts over 50 clubs and interest groups, appealing to a wide range of hobbies and interests. Also, if you are a golf enthusiast, you could take advantage of the adjacent Riviera Golf Club. Next up on the list for popular areas for this demographic is Lake Las Vegas. And in Lake Las Vegas, you could truly live the resort life year-round. In Lake Las Vegas, you get resort-style living with water views, golf courses, and scenic walking paths. It's got a bit of an Italian feel. There is golf carts all around. There's also a really great sports club called the Lake Las Vegas Sports Club, where the community gathers. There's a Friday happy hour that's attended by hundreds of residents, and it really fosters that tight-knit community. While Lake Las Vegas is really popular with this demographic as a whole, there's also a 55-plus community within Lake Las Vegas called Del Webb Lake Las Vegas that is specifically for 55-plus, that has its own fitness center, clubhouse, hangout area where you can also meet everyone that lives within that community. While Lake Las Vegas is a bit removed from the city, it's about a 40-minute drive to the Las Vegas Strip, but that's the whole point. You truly get to live the lifestyle of tranquility while riding your golf cart to the village for that Friday happy hour. Another community that's been really popular for this demographic is Skye Canyon, one of the newest communities in the entire Las Vegas Valley, located in northwest Las Vegas. Skye Canyon is a master plan community that's all about outdoor living. Skye Canyon offers stunning mountain views. You're only about 30 minutes away from Mount Charleston if you want to go hiking or skiing. You also have access to a clubhouse, a fitness center, pools, walking trails, hiking trails, you name it. Skye Canyon is all about living that outdoor lifestyle. The options around the Las Vegas Valley are truly endless, which is why you should call me regardless of which demographic you fall into. And I would be happy to talk to you about what options could be a great fit for your lifestyle, your budget, and your stage of life. I have so many videos about all of the areas that I covered in this video, so feel free to binge watch. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.